Hi friends, it's Katie from Like to Cut and Paste. I'm on here because we are making twinchies for Twinchy Tuesday, hosted by the lovely Jen over at Sassy Southern NC Girl. And this is a hashtag Twinchy Tuesday, where people make 2x2 pieces of art. So my art today is going to feature ladies from Creating with Jovi, and if I think about it, I will make sure I put that down below too. They come much bigger. They're usually 5 to a page, but I did some kind of magic on the PDF and the printing, and I was able to get 4 pages to one printed page, and that made them really small. So I cut some normal, I guess, cardstock printed papers, and which I can't find it now, but and it's neutral, and I wanted it to be neutral. And then I have this stamp here, and then I have these sequin mixes, which I found looking for eyelets and stuff, and I don't know, looking for other stuff in my garage, and I was like, ooh, how are these put away? So they're not just sequins though, they're like, there's let's see, ooh, there's some like little hexagons without holes, and then there's some like golden and silver bits, and then some smaller hexagons. There's a whole assortment of things, and these are for shaker cards, I think, initially. But today we're gonna use them a little differently, which is when I bring it back here, you can kind of see she's all fancied up. So what I did was I took that, I did brown. I used like vintage photo, and I stamped and went around the edge. This one I used a little tumble glass in the middle and a salty ocean on the outside, and I kind of wish I had reversed them, but we're not going to get mad at that. So we're going to put her here. Oh, and then we are going to do this. We're going to take a little tumbled glass and just kind of go around her outside here, because I print on white paper. I've tried printing on brown, like a tea dyed colored paper. It was commercial tea dye, so I don't know if that's it. It just didn't seem successful to me. Try to get the inside, but we're not overly concerned. And she's just barely, so let's just give her a little trim. We're just gonna trim her just a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well today. If you are new here, thank you. Thanks for subscribing. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Let's see. So, because we trimmed it off, we're gonna go back and add a little bit more color. All right, so she should fit there. Yeah, fit a little bit better. I'm gonna glue her first. I'm gonna use my good old friend Glossy. We're just gonna put a little on the back. There we go. And then what I had done, I don't know, is I had stamped like that. So you can kind of see, I did not clean that stamp off real well though, my friends. So if you're like, there's a little bit of brown, you're right. Oops. I guess maybe didn't go up enough. So there we are so far. And it's very faint. It's just to give it a little bit of depth in the background, and just a little bit like, yay, we used something else that we have in our stash. One from each of those boxes. I'm just let her hang out right there for a moment, and then we will do, see, I think she's gonna be pretty in pink also. So we will use a little vintage photo. Yeah, oh, you know what I have too? I have sponge sugar. So I think, hold on, let me get another applicator. Okay, so what I had thought would be a fun idea would be to She's kind of in like a wedding dress almost. Oh, that's a very pointy edge. I don't like pointy edges. See? I don't know about you guys. So soften that. And I almost feel like this is a little too... a little too much around. Yeah, I must have just cut it out a little too quickly. Okay, there we go. And, well, then this side's not right. That's how that goes. All right. All right, and then so she'll go here, but that's not ready to go just yet. So I think we will do brown on this one, just so it pops her out a little bit more. But we will put pink sequins. So I have pink, green, and blue sequins. The other two have blue in their dresses, and then one has green. But I haven't figured out. I might do pink for her too. All right, so, and I'm just gonna, so this is a stamp. I got this stamp, and there's two more that go with it, from good old Joann's. Yes, here. I don't know who stamp it is, but, and then just kind of, and then if it doesn't, you know, like if I don't do a good job, it's okay. That's even better. The worse the job, the better off we are. All right. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've ever been to like a Dave & Buster's or those like video game things, and they have a game and they have these metal things, and you put the coin in and it drops it, and this constantly like this, constantly like, and then whatever gets pushed off the side, you get as a prize. That is my craft desk. That, I don't know what it's called. If you know what it's called, you just put it down below. Yeah, that's what's going on. All right, so we're gonna glue her down. And we'll put her here. Oh, I didn't really go over the edge. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Give it a little distress. So she's done, and then we'll do her. She's gonna be in blue also. So not quite the same, but it's okay. Wasn't sure. She's a little too tall too. All right, and then, but we will take this. I know I'm blending. Oh, I didn't clean my stamp. I think that's okay though. I think it's kind of fun. I like tumble glass. I think tumble glass is one of my favorite colors. I have it in sprays, and it's almost out, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta buy some more, because it's a nice beginning color for me, like layering a nice blue. All right, so there's hers. Put the lid on. Because if I don't put the lid on, I'll just like run my whole arm, and then I won't even, I think the crazy part, I won't even realize it, my friends, until like one of my family members will be like, why is your arm blue? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know. Or like in the mirror, you know, like I go wash my hands and do something, I'm like, oh, how did that happen? All right, she's all set. And then we got this one little lady here. almost think she should be in green. Oh, maybe I got Lucky Clover. Let's do Lucky Clover, which means we need another. We need another applicator. I've got the brush applicators too, but it must be, maybe it's training. You know what I mean? Maybe you just get kind of trained. Like, I can't not, I have to have a mouse. That's how old I am. I'm using mouse old. I do not like, don't ask me to put my finger in that little box and move the mouse around. I need a physical. Not funny. It's all on what you learn. Okay. So, there is kind of a top and bottom to this. All right, so we're just going to, oh, this one came out dark. I kind of want the edges because she's gonna take up that middle part. There we go. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's kind of, you know what? Let's do brown. Only because I want the sequins to be able to pop a little bit too. Oof. All right, back to vintage photo. Oh yeah, we'll just look at that. Can you see the dot? How like cool that is already? Like there, that's the orientation of it. But you can just kind of see it. Kind of maybe doesn't make that clover green stand out so much. Oh, you know what? Because we're using oxide, what if we did this? This is water. And we'll just, ooh, I don't want them to be sprayed. And so when this dries, it should leave some dots. So we'll make this, yeah. It'll, oh, you can kind of start to see them down there. We'll leave that off to the side. And then she'll go boop. And then I have timber, scorched timber, and we can put around the sides and make that darker. So that's its own little experiment happening over there. Yeah, I might spray it one more time. Oh, I'm such a like, oh, let's do it again. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. Was it distressed? Yeah, everything's oxide, so it should do something fun. Okay, so we'll take her first, and we'll put blue. Now, I also have a tool that I'm not real good at using for this sort of thing. Oh, this is, so I use this, and I love this thing. This, I don't know if it's because it's tall. It's, you know, most awls have those bubble kind of handles. I don't know. I love this, but this has a little squishy side. Squish, and that's gonna help us because we're just gonna put some glue around the edges, and I just do one side at a time. And I realized like I didn't put any kind of sayings or words or anything. I don't know if it needs it. All right, so these little blue ones, and I kind of sprinkle. Now there are these like pearls. So if you get a pearl and you throw it on the floor, because obviously like who needs the pearls? All right, let me zoom in. That might be better. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so some of these just kind of grab like that. And then, ooh, does this come apart? No. This is where I'm not real good at, y'all. That's because this is good glue. I have like a squishy tool, and then things don't unsquish. You know what I mean? And see, like this. So now I got this whole situation. like I said, I don't know where this came from, but what I do know is that there are other, it might still be, it was a thing to have shaker mixes and stuff like that. So it's possible that like maybe Etsy or somebody has it. You can make your own, you know, because sequins, they go a long way. You buy a pack of them. I don't know about this other cute little stuff. You know, I don't know if, like, you go Hobby Lobby, if they've got little hexagons. I don't know. I've been trying to stay out. That doesn't mean I won't be there tomorrow, but I've been trying to behave a little bit. Let's see. See, this is cool. This is like iridescent. And I like these little gold bits. They're like small gold sequins. This is what it's looking like. See, and there's just something kind of cool and fun about that, I think. And the way the light hits those hexagons. So fun. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we did get it. Uh-oh, stuff's starting to fall off. Oh, magical. That's magical, I think. All right, so then we're going to do the other side. All right, so it's on there. I did about 2 lines of glossy accents because we want to make sure that stuff sticks. And then I just use my hands, you guys. I think this would work for glitter too, you know. Probably does. That's probably, you know, like, yeah, we do that with glitter. I mean, like I do with this, right? That's pretty fun. Oh, see, there's 3 of them stuck together. Now that's not, we don't need that. Ooh, so shiny I can't even tell. And then the glossy accent is shiny. All right, that was success. Look how pretty she is. Look at that, a little twinchy, so pretty. All right, put it off to the side. And then let's see. Oh, I didn't do it quite as much. Let's see, whoa. See right there, it's not big water. Plus, there's not a ton of stuff on it, but you get layered, and then you do those water droplets. Whew, it's like magic. All right, so she's blue also. So let's do this. Then I don't know what happened to my pink one. Where'd she? Oh, I see her. I see her. I think twinchies are fun too if you had like an art or a technique that you wanted to use. You know, this is a good way to see if it's going to work. All right, we'll just, where are we at? 19 minutes. Oh man, I missed. The little hexagon is not going to stay. There's that side, and then all right, and we'll just take a little bit here. Oh, we got a pearl. Go hexagon. Part of me wants to get glitter out after playing with these. All right, let's lift it up. Let's see what's stuck. Yeah, that's a lot happening right here. I think I like the smaller parts, but that's okay. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. I hope you think so too. All right, so that's 3 little ladies. Let's put this. Now, it's a very good chance, there goes the lid. There's a very good chance that something is stuck. Yes. All right, now it's not. Off my thumb. All right, so we're gonna do pink, and then we'll do green. And I'll put that off to the side because I did not see the lid right now. All right, so real quick, we will put her on here. And we will put a little timber. Just because timber is the darkest. I mean, I guess you could go with black if you wanted to also. In some sense, we probably won't even see it though. So, all right. So we'll do pink first. And then we'll sprinkle a little pink. Uh-oh. Those pearls, they do not like to be flipped on the right side. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a tool. Use your tool. Oh. So that's pretty. Those almost seem very dark. But that's okay. Like bright. But we need some more bright ones up here, I think, if we're gonna. see. All right, so I finished her. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, then for our last twinchy lady, we will put this in here. All right, there is the lid for that one. And then we will use green on her, which is not, like, it sort of works. We'll see. I don't think it, I mean, it probably doesn't matter either way. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? I gotta get some more glossy accents. I'm running out. All right. Let me just pinch a little bit. I think that middle part of her dress is like chartreuse. But these sequins feel a little bit more lime. I do like these little gold bits, I tell ya. Oh, that looks really nice. Oops, don't forget the top part. Guess I'll have to wash that with glue. I mean, glue. I have to wash the glue off of it after this project. All right. Could probably, you know, little beads would be cool too. Just thought about that. All right, there we go. Here's our last one. Ooh, so pretty. All right, so there's one. Here's our first one. Pretty. And here's one blue and yellow lady. Here's our lady in her It's like wedding dress. And then our last lady also in blue. Right here. Yay! Alright, thank you friends for watching. And I hope that you're inspired and I hope you make something sparkly. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.